deadly men. They take the wrong meaning out of everything, you know what I mean? But anyway, listen, I'm going to finish off with a wee medley of stuff here. See, I'm going to get a curtain. If I'm ever back in this hall, should have been 20 years, it don't matter. I'm going to get a curtain so that I can put it across there. And blank all the side shifters out there. But listen, I said in 20 years' time, they'll have me back as, you know, one of the oldies. I know they'll run an oldie night.
You'd be celebrating 35 years on the road then.
That's right, yes. No, I have a brand new CD out. It's CD number 15, and it's called You're Some Trucker. Now, there's only the one trucking song on it, and the song at the start of the night. The rest of them is all lovely songs. And if you don't like them, send them back to me. That's the way the deal is. And I'll sell you another one. But anyway, I'm down at the back in the break, and I'll be here at the last because I'm travelling with Jared tonight. So they wouldn't let me away.
How long here you come up to me? I didn't see you going home with me.
See what I mean? Every time. Every time. I always get the rough end of it. I'm going to finish off with a wee medley of boxcar stuff here. Does anybody listen to Hugo Duncan? You must all be nephews and nieces because he's your uncle. Come on, let's see all the hands slapping. You've heard about the 141 and the mighty 142. The first class Kenny's in your town, truth I'll tell to you. But time moves along now, as you must all agree. And the boys at Kenny got the sails on the belt, the 143. 470 horsepower lies underneath your feet. Uphill or on the level, this machine just can't be beat. She has a cab that sits on there, the more baggage for me. As I travel all around Ireland, along with big old day. Everybody, well, listen to the engine as she pulls out on the road. I'm heading straight for Dover with my 38-ton load. I don't care if it rains or snows, I'm as happy as can be. In this turbocharged intercool, I line 143. He was heading into Baintown in a big long diesel truck. It was his first trip to Boston. He was having all bad luck. He was on the wrong direction down a one-way street in town. And this is what he said when the police chased him down. What did he say? Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Give me 40 acres, it's the easiest way I've found. Some guys keep turning on a dime or turning right downtown. But I need 40 acres to turn this rig around. The train has just pulled into Tobermore. It says Boxcar, all aboard. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're under 5 years of age tonight, I'm going to give you a free CD. Yes. It took me a couple of songs to work that one out, Gary, but it worked out. So if you're under 5 years of age, come down the back and I'll give you a free CD. Now, normally I don't do this because I lost my hat, right? And if my woman was here tonight, she would bust me for throwing this down. But I want you to be very careful with this, because this cost me £100. We're going to start on the left-hand side. You know the drill. Whoever catches the hat gets a brand new CD, but you must bring the hat back. And the security men down the back there will be watching for this one, right? So I'm going to start on the left-hand side. After 3, I want you to go. Are you with my left-hand side? Isn't this the right-hand side, Stevie? Yeah. On the right-hand side, these are going to do the same. Alright, so we're going to have a trial run for starters. So after 3, I want you to give it your best now. Remember, if there's somebody in the road and you want on the move, you're not going to go beep, 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 beep. You're going to go, you know, like the truckers. And I said truckers, right? So everybody together here, all the hands up in the air. Come on, don't worry about the VO. All the hands up in the air, and after 3, we're going for here. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. God help the rabbits. They'll never move out of the road. Right, here we go. We're starting the left-hand side. You're only getting one dig at this here now. Are you with me? Layman's terms, one dig. Right, all the hands on the left-hand side. Let's hear you. 1, 2, 3. On the right. 1, 2, 3. George the referee.
Stephen should.
Stephen, what say? In the middle. No, can't do it in the middle. There's nobody in the middle. Let's see it all again. 1, 2, 3. Good luck, mind your glasses. And what's that girl's name? What's her name? Evangeline. Evangeline, what's your address? Just in case you don't bring my hat back. Like to dance again. Evangeline, would you like to dance again? Lovely. Huh? The crack up here is 90, by the way. I don't even want to leave. See when the next singer comes on, I'm going to stand in the back here. Is that good? Evangeline. It's a real romantic name. Can you imagine lying in bed and then going, Evangeline? Unbelievable. Or your breakfast in the morning. Evangeline, where's my toast? But anyway, I'm going to finish off. Ladies and gentlemen, in life, remember, the big word life, there's ups and downs. It's not all about trucks and girls and Evangeline. But anyway, it's not all about life. You with me, right? This last song that I'm finishing with, and I'm definitely finishing, these boys are going to say, come on, Brian, we're going to start to deduct money off you instead of taking. But anyway, life is a big roller coaster. There's loads of ups and downs, and this next song is all about life. I want to do a chorus and a verse to chorus. I want to see all the hands slapping. Come on. And tangle with the drummer if you can do it, yeah. Keep her lit, keep her burning, keep those big old wheels a-turning. When the better days of life do take a dip, just keep the flame glowing and forget about the moment. Keep her going, keep her burning, keep her lit. Monday is a blues day, not much better on a Tuesday. Wednesday reach the halfway line. Thursday keep your head out, for tomorrow it is Friday. By the weekend you'll find your peace of mind. Everybody, keep her lit, keep her burning, keep those big old wheels a-turning. When the better days of life do take a dip, just keep the flame glowing and forget about the moment. Keep her going, keep her burning, keep her lit. We're only here for a short time, or just a number on the line, so make the best of what we have today. Just in case of our tomorrow should bring sadness, woe or sorrow, a debt that none of us should want to pay. So everybody, keep her lit, keep her burning, keep those big old wheels a-turning. When the better days of life do take a dip, just keep the flame glowing and forget about the moment. Keep her going, keep her burning, keep her lit. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, God bless you. It's been a pleasure. Put your hands together for Country Harley. Your darling Mr. Stephen Smith. Will you please welcome back on stage the one and only Mr. Terence McKay. Sorry, Mr. Gary Wilson.
Boys and girls, Boxcar Brian. Come on, give me a bigger round of applause than that. Evangeline, whenever you don't give me your phone number, there'll be enough scandal in the news this week. So there has. He's alright now, boys? Alright, we're nearly at the end of the first half. So we are, believe it or believe it not. Don't you be looking at your watch, son, there'll be a longer second half. Don't you worry. Have you got a late pass out of the nursing home? Because now, during the interval, ladies and gentlemen, there are several things I want to draw your attention to. The first and most important is the raffle. Tickets will be on sale at £1 each or 6 for a fiver. Alright, so get your money ready, get your pennies out and empty your pockets and everything else. Now, for the Methodists, there will be a tuck shop open at the back of the hall. And for the Presbyterians and the Church of Ireland, there is a happy hour in Richardson's. We've actually had a message, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very kind message. Now, Samuel and I don't even know this because we got a phone call in the kitchen in there, and Richardson's, because it's such a cold night, they're offering a complimentary hot whiskey for everybody that's over 60. So hands up all the over 60s in the audience. Come on. Hands up. All right. Now, if you don't like the whiskey, you can have a wee hot port, it says as well, all right? Or if you're teetotal, have a wee hot cordial. Sorry, there is a stipulation on it. You have to be accompanied by both parents. So if you can show that you're over 60 and you've got your mummy and your daddy with you, head to Richardson's. Don't be going yet, Thomas. It's all right. There'll be no rush. You're only 59. But listen, there was an incident outside Richardson's the other day. This fellow was going in for his wee Saturday night pint. I think it was last Saturday night. And there was this wee nun sitting outside on the windowsill. You don't see many nuns about Tobermore, like. And there she was sitting, and as he was walking in, she says, "Oh, my son," she says, "do not be going into that house of ill repute." She says, "The devil's buttermilk," she says, "ruination of all life." She says, "Do not be going in to take the demon drink." He says, "Reverend Mother," he says, "catch yourself on." "Oh," she says, "it's awful. It wrecks homes, it wrecks lives, it's terrible, terrible stuff." He says, "How can you stand there?" "Oh," she says, "I know." He says, "Have you ever tried a drink before you start and preach about it?" "Oh," she says, "none of it would ever touch my lips." "Well," he says, "I'm sorry, but until you have tried it, you cannot condemn it." "Oh," she says, "I'm sorry." She says, "I have to condemn it, and I'm telling you now it's bad news." She says, "No, I have never tried." Well, he says, well, would you try it?" "Oh, not at all." She says, "Never, never, never." "Oh, no, that was somebody else said that." She says, "No, I wouldn't." Well, he says, "No, you're going to have to try a wee drink." Well, she says, "No." She says, "Maybe I would try." She says, "What would a lady like me drink?" Well, he says, "Reverend Mother, it's very popular at the minute is gin." "Oh," she says, "is it nice?" "I've never." Well, he says, "It's very popular." He says, "If I brought you out a wee gin," he says, "and you tasted it, and then you'd know whether it's worth condemning or not." "Oh, well," she says, "if you insist." So he was heading into the door. She says, "Oh, excuse me, my son." He says, "What's wrong now?" She says, "Just that the people of Tobermore don't realise what's going on and start talking about me. Would you bring it out in a cup or a mug, not a glass?" Oh, he says, "Right, okay, that's all right. That keeps you right. We'll do that." So we went into the bar, and barman, "Oh, how you doing?" Well, he says, "Oh, good to see you. Saturday night, yes. Usual pint of Guinness, aye." And he says, "I'll tell you what," he says, "I'll have a large gin and a tonic." He says, "You don't drink gin." He says, "Never mind that." He says, "Don't put it in a glass." He says, "Put it in a cup and put it on a saucer." Your man says, he says, "That old nun outside the door again." Oh, they wouldn't be at it. Now, another wee quick commercial. First Tobermore Boys Brigade, yes sir, are holding their country and gospel concert at 8 o'clock here in the McKinney Hall on Friday the 16th of February. Featuring Warren Smith, fantastic friend of all of ours, country and gospel singer, and the Antrim Senior Accordion Orchestra, who are the Northern Ireland Accordion Champions. And the compere is Mr. Lawrence Cascade. The mission is £7 and everybody's welcome. So that's my good friends down there. Make sure you go and support that. Now, all the artists have CDs and DVDs on sale, and I've my new DVD out as well. And you know, the way all of this old flu and everything's going about is terrible. And I've got a young daughter who's nearly finished her nursing degree, but it's very expensive. And if you buy a CD, you can just imagine you're sort of helping the health service, you know, because her DVD, that'll mean that I can get her paid off and get the loan and everything and get her finished and get her out looking after using the community and looking after us old boys too. So the DVDs and CDs are on sale down there. The raffle tickets are on sale. Is that all I was to tell them, Samuel? You sure? You're not giving anything else away? No, right. Stretch your legs, have a wee break. We'll be back then. Support the raffle. Thank you very much for now.